G'day all, this is Belth from Dog Shadow Gaming, the channel where we live to game and game to live. And today we're looking at episode 3 in our the Slayer King, Ungrim Ironfist campaign. This is with his new starting position over here at Karak Kadrin. So we did start over in this spot where he always should have been starting, to be fair. So it's great to see him there. You get a heap of different bonuses now to Slayer, and they've buffed Ungrim up a little bit too, so it makes it just a lot more pleasurable to play. Now you do have to play him, I think, from my perspective, a little bit different than you would normally play a Slayer dwarf campaign. For the most part, just because a lot of your troop base, especially at the start here, is Slayers. So if you have been watching episode 1 and 2, you will know that we've been just basically slayering up the army. We'll see how far we can get with this kind of a build. I don't know how far it's going to go, but especially when we get into like catapults and bits and pieces and artillery coming in, because there's no armor there whatsoever. But they're quite quick for dwarves, which means we've been able to chase down archers and bits and pieces, which has been good. We're just running, I mean, essentially we started with these guys, and I think it was 2 slayers. So all we've done is add slayers. We've done nothing else. Oh, and we started with this guy here. And we started with the Ruin Priest. So we've just added slayers. Now, in our first episode, we had Karak Kadrin. We started here. We took Nashrak's lair, and we moved up to Kazid Irakul's. I stuff this up every time. I'm really sorry, guys. If you know, I mean, by all means, tell me that I'm pronouncing it wrong. We then, in the second episode, we took Karagungor, which was a big battle. We had 3 battles here, one and then a second one out here, and then actually the third one for it, which was only mega. We got some really good trade deals. We got a good trade deal going out of I forget the name of the faction now. Kislev, that's one. I can't believe that slipped my mind. And we've got a good trade deal going with, what's the faction? The faction is, my God, Belth, how do you not know this? Ostermark, that's the one. Right, Ostermark. I do know it. I just get like writer's block hard. So Ostermark, so we've got a good trade deal going with them, and we're allies with them. So they're military allies, I believe. Yes, they're military allies. We're military allies here. We've got a military alliance here with Zufbar, and he looked like he was going to get his bum kicked, but now he's actually done all right. And unfortunately, he did get up there and take Grom Peak before I could get there, but we're about to take Mont Godbad, and that's really the one you want, because this is the one that's got the gold mine in it. So once we take this, we'll have this gold mine and this gold mine up here, and we'll be able to trade both with Zufbar and with the Grudge Bearer himself down here. So once that all happens, it's pretty much on par. As far as our tree went, we went straight in to get the Dwarven Emissary so we could start securing our neighbours. We'll probably keep heading down this chain here to really get our gold flowing, so we can have multiple armies out of a small terrace or a small territory at first. My thoughts are that we'll probably take this. He's taking that, that's cool. We'll probably take this and then wait and see if we can confederate here. What we might do then is start really getting into the vampires and see if we can start taking their town and taking them out. It could be interesting, I reckon, to get in there and have a fight. Once we've cleaned up our backyard here, then we're probably going to head up towards the north and really have a good fun campaign getting up here. We'll try to link up with the dwarf faction that's up here if it's still alive. Usually they get taken out pretty quickly. Okay, so let's just, before we get into that battle, we're just gonna have a quick look. Yeah, okay, we've got something in the peak. Okay, so both of these need upgrading. We're definitely doing you first. That should give us an interesting new choice. Now, we're moving straight into a battle here, guys. This one's been a pretty flavorful. We're gonna declare war. Yes, we are. Yeah, we'll bring Zufbar into it. Why the hell not? You can come in. Okay, this could be interesting. So we've got roughly the same amount of troops. They've got a lot of archers, which is a bit of a pain in the bum because we don't have a lot of armor. So that's going to be a little bit of a bummer because we have to hit their walls, which is going to suck. So that's going to suck. We'll see how we go. So this is extra leadership. So, I mean, not that we really need it because, I mean, the reality here is these guys won't break. And that's the beauty of having this Slayer army. They won't break. They'll die to a man. But that's cool. So we're going to want to protect our slayers. Now we do have... So what I really want to do is put them in these towers to protect them as much as humanly possible. It's 12 turns. We won't get to 12 turns, but we'll try and get as many turns as we can. And then, because we just want to plow straight onto the walls into those archers. That's what we really want to do.
Karak Kadrin attacks.
Now we have upgraded our Ungrim's ability, so it's one less. So how many before surrender? But hang on. Oh, yeah, we'll move. I'll show it on the next turn. All right, so we got you there. I think it's probably time. We're pulling in about 1.5k per turn, so that's not too bad. I wonder if it's worth... Nah, let's wait, because we've got... I think there's one up here, actually. There's one just about to be built up there. So what I might do is move you towards here. Because I might just get him to recruit just a unit of standard dwarf, something cheap. A little buffer or something. Okay. So how you all doing? I hope you're having a good night or a day or whenever you're watching this, or an afternoon or a Sunday. I hope to try and make these episodes fun and as good to watch as you can, and maybe just grab some popcorn and some munchies and sit back and watch me slay out some, well, this will be it should be my last orc battle for a while, this one, because there's no more orcs left. He's kind of got that. He looks to be doing okay, so yeah, it could be. Well, after this, we're probably going to be looking at fighting vampires for a little bit, as stated before, and then moving up to Chaos, and Chaos will be a lot of fun. So, basically, you'll be doing
My Slayer
Dowie Slayers against
oh, but I am also a king, so I'll hear you out.
Huh, okay. He's gonna declare war on me. Rightio. You know what? I'm not gonna bring those guys into it for now. I think I'll leave them out of it for now. I don't think he's going to be doing much, but good thing we're sending the Lord up there. We'll throw a couple of units in there with him once he gets up there. Yes. I mean, he's got to get... He hasn't got a lot of chance. He's got to get right through Kislev, and there's not a lot of chance of him doing that without taking considerable amounts of damage. Cool. Alright, so you're just going to sit there for this turn. And I mean, we're making money here, so this isn't a terribly bad situation for us. These guys. So where are they at? All strengths 100%. So they do. It does have walls, which is cool.
Drain them. There will be blood. Okay.
Turns remaining until supplies run out and garrison starts suffering attrition. So 8 turns. I don't want to be here for 8 turns, so we might wait until we get at least... I don't know. Wait until we get like 4, maybe.
Thank them.
Let's see if they'll come out. Try and skip through a couple of turns. And just get them moving a little bit. Why is that? Camera, animation speed normal, hero medium, lords medium, what's this? Your faction, your factions. Allied factions, enemy factions. Neutral factions. Okay, camera. Heroes off. Oh, there goes Telebackland. First to go. Okay. Come on, hurry up. So in the last one, when we fought the battle up at Ungor, storm clouds gather in the north. There are rumors that the barbarian tribes reside in the shadow of chaos have ceased striving against each other for the attention of the dark gods, and are instead banding together, suckling at the teat of chaos. The hordes grow in strength and it seems only a matter of time before the dam breaks and a tide of ruin bursts forth to engulf the old world, corrupting or destroying all in its path. Marshal your strength and nurture the sinews of war. Build your walls high and gather warriors to your banner, and temper them in the crucible of battle so that when the time comes you may yet weather the storm. Cool, so they're stirring, and we are pretty much just going to be sitting back again for another turn. This isn't too bad because it does allow us to save a little bit. I know it's a little boring and I do apologize. But it does allow us, as I said, to save a little bit and build up a little bit because we are in need of it at the moment. So where are we at here? +1. So okay, that'll go up a little bit when that happens. And these guys are +1 as well. So just getting there. We're gonna throw another turn. Have some bits and pieces to do in the next one, which will be cool. Get going. So I recently put up a video for Mordheim, City of the Damned, which is a really cool tactical game in the same vein as XCOM, Enemy Unknown, or XCOM 2. It's sort of a turn-based bird's eye view, or not. It's probably more third. Yeah, it's bird's eye view sort of thing. Not direct bird's eye view. I don't know what you call it. Fourth, third, yeah, whatever. Oh, okay. Yes, well, we're definitely going to do that. Anyway, really good game. It's old now. It's about 3 years old, and you get to play, like, the only faction that is missing from it, unfortunately, is the dwarves. But you get to play the vampires. You can play mercenaries that are pretty much the same as the Empire. You can play the Skaven, which is really cool. You can play Sisters of Sigmar, which is a faction that you can't play on this, which is cool. You can play a Sigmarite Witch Hunters faction, which is very cool as well. Here we go. Win 3 battles against the following race, greenskin tribes. Well, we're going to get 1, I don't know about get 2. Behold, in Grimnar's seething sight, Bugman's Brewery was once the greatest of all brew houses, where the fabled Bugman's triple 4X, is that 4 or 5X? 5X was created, a few casks of which still exist. But it all ended when the Groby fell upon the fortified brewery, enslaving and killing the Bugman clan. And worst of all, drinking the ale. Such an atrocity is grudge that can never be truly settled. Go and slay the greenskins. To salve this open wound. Right, so, okay, cool. Well, we're going to get 1. I don't know, we're going to get 2. We'll see how we go. Because there's not really any greenskins around us outside that. This is the last of the greenskins on our side of the map. So that's cool. So we probably won't finish that one, but that's okay. We got something new. So here are actions. Cool. Yes, we definitely want growth. Definitely. The dwarves are just very slow growers. Very slow growers. They're not a shower and they're not a grower. So yeah, anyway, we're going to click through again. We're trying to get a couple of these. I don't want to take too much casualties hitting those walls, especially because this is probably Mount Gunbat. I would say there's probably a good map for that. So it's probably part of the map packs. Oh, okay. So we're now at war with the vampires as well, which is a little bit concerning, but that's okay. We need to finish this up then, because we're going to need to get back, because we're probably going to get raided, I would say. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I put Mordheim up. I didn't expect to get any views whatsoever. But it did. It actually got it's
Welcome to my
apparently
throne.
It's sitting at about 25, 30 views. Yeah, I can deal with that. Kislev wants the military alliance, so that's the last of our neighbors for a military alliance. And what I did was the witch hunters, because I quite like the witch hunters. And I put up the first one, and it's basically just a beginner's guide. If you've never played the game before, it's in the vein of the last really hard games to master. Like, I still haven't mastered it, to put it quite frankly. Recruitment costs minor +5, leadership +6, recruitment costs forgot about this one. Yeah. So it's a really good tactical turn-based game. Like I found it probably a year after it was actually came out, and I just loved it. It's such a cool game. I really liked XCOM, but I actually like this better than XCOM because I find the customization is even more. You start off with a band, and basically the premise is that you are. Hang on, give me 1 second before I toddle off on the wrong theme of things. I should really get this going, shouldn't I? What else have we got going though? What will this allow us to do? Quarrelers with great weapons, dwarves with great weapons, longbeards, rangers, great weapons. That would be cool too, but we can put that over here. What else have we got? We do want ruined smiths. That is important because that will actually give us once that gets high enough, that'll be fine too. And where are you? So that'll happen soonish, so we don't have to worry too much about that. That's coming with time. This could be beneficial as well, because we will eventually want to get up to here with this stuff, because I'll be doing helicopter builds and all kinds of weird stuff. That could be very helpful, but it's not going to help us at this point. And I feel like one of these would be really good too. So, what is it? Oath gold generated 1 per turn. Income from trade, that could be really good right now. Plus 2%. Additional tradable resources, plus 2%. Income from all buildings in the region, plus 5%. So that would give us a nice little boost to our economy. But this would give us ruined smiths. And as we go up, hammerers and iron breakers. Yeah, so that's pretty good too. Yeah, I think we do need this. Yeah, I think we're gonna need this. So let's do that. And next turn we'll upgrade that. Need to get that going. Yep. Okie dokie. Oh, actually, am I putting that in the right place? Is the question, because should I put that up here? Because we're going to be pumping troops out to send up north, I would say, later on. And we can always push them across here. Potentially we do want to go here. Or do we want to have... Yeah, I think we do want to have access to... Because at the moment... If we want gunners... we're not really playing the range build though, are we? Organ gun, yeah. Iron drakes. Yeah, That's... Okay, gotta make a decision. I think we're going to go... Well, yeah, we're going to go with this. Yep. We're going to do that. Now, where are we sitting over here? Yeah. So, yeah, did the Witch Hunters. As I said, it's really just a guide for new players because it has a really, really steep learning curve. And I remember when I was first playing how hard it was to learn the game. Like, you die really quickly. It's an RNG system that is very punishing. I think that... How many we got? We still only got 2, man. Geez, they build slowly. If I wait more, I'll at least get 3. Were they 5 turns off? Let's at least get 3 so we can get on those walls easy enough, I think. Yeah, okay, so we'll continue the siege. We'll go 1 more. Yep, cool. So, yeah, really, really cool game. I thoroughly, if you haven't already played it, I would thoroughly recommend it. If you do like XCOM, you're going to love it. If you like XCOM type games, strategy games, turn-based games, and you like Warhammer, which you probably do if you're watching this sort of stuff, and you like the lore and seeing those sort of in that lore and that rich history for this realm, then you're probably gonna love it. It's really, really good. It's like it's one of those little hidden gems. Like I never you sort of saw it come up and you went, oh yeah. They didn't do great advertising with it when it first came out. I thought it was some kind of like I thought it was like a bad rip-off of Vermintide, and it wasn't until I actually played it and realized, oh no, this is actually a strategy game. And yeah, each of the different factions plays. You can play vampires as well. I nearly forgot about them. The only ones that aren't there are like elves, dwarves, and orcs, which is a real shame because they would have been really cool to have in there. But yeah, vampires, Empire, Skaven, Sisters. There's like 3 Empire ones. That's a bit of a pain in the bum because the Sisters of Sigmar are pretty much Empire. I mean, they play completely different though. Like, it's not the same play style whatsoever. It's just, all right, we've got 3. I think that's gonna have to do us because I just can't be bothered waiting any longer. So let's give it the old save and we'll get in there. We're going over the walls, team. We're not even gonna bother going through the gate. We're just gonna go straight over the walls. And because we want to get in nice and close and personal. We don't want to be stuffing around. So yeah, really enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was going to get many views, but it has. People obviously enjoying it. It is a beginner's guide. It tries to explain like how the different, so a little bit of tactics, how all the upgrades work, because you do, as your team goes, there's permadeath. So if they get hit, oh, well, that's cool. If they get hit, they get hit. And you know, there's permadeath. So if you drop, you can, you know, randomly, you can lose the player completely, to be honest with you. And that'll lose you all the progression with that player, which is a real shame if it happens. Yeah, we're going to want those Slayers well behind. Because I don't want them copying a damned flogging. So we're going to want some space to move. We're going to be able to get in there as quickly as we can. So I feel like what we're going to do is we're going to whack you right there. And yeah, all right. So we're going to put one there, another one there, another one there. We're going to hit them right over here on the right. We're going to try and minimize the fire that's coming in because I don't want to spread too much. I want to try and keep that fire. There's a big open space here, so we're going to try and hit this space as much as we can. So we're going to throw 3 of them in there, and then we're going to run one straight up the guts here and see if we can get in there. Now, up the guts, we're going to run these guys and these guys up that one. We're going to run the Slayers up on this wall behind these. Full. You guys are going to run in behind. All right. That's everyone, I think. I haven't forgotten anybody this time. Cool. Yes, we're good to go. Excellent. Okay, let's start the battle and get in there. Go.
Ready axes. How about them? Slayers. Veterans. Very well. For the ancestors.
Actually, we're probably just going to run you right there. Go, boys. Okay.
They have wronged us.
Let's move them up a little bit quicker. Cool. Okay, we're gonna put it back to normal. Okay, my man, you need to get up there.
Wall of vengeance! Slayers! Start climbing! Start climbing!
Okay, cool. Okay. There we go. Well, they didn't, for some reason, expect that. I thought they would have, but anyway. We've done well. We've just hammered all of their archers pretty well. Okay, we're going to need to get these guys up on the wall, because we're going to want to be shooting down. Okay, boys. Get on them. Okay. Okay, you boys. Down there.
Slayers! Move to attack! Dwarf honor is at stake. It is an order.
Okay. Where's our boys? Need you right there.
Stay put. Down.
And you right
You
there.
got it.
Cool. Excellent. We haven't forgotten anybody.
Women here demands death. It is a reckoning.
Where's their boss? Where are you, buddy? You're right there.
Thunderers! The Iron Fist speaks!
Okay. Trading fire pretty well.
Plow through!
Okay.
Ready to strike!
Let's hit their main line and
Hazook!
I don't mind if they come back here because we've got enough fire to deal with them, to be fair. Getting minced.
Attack! Attack!
Yeah, they're keeping our rear pretty good. Alright, about time I hit this.
Kadrin will march! Rune of smiting upon them!
Okay. So we've just lowered their attack massively. And we've upped our defense as much as we can. Okay, these guys are doing some great overwatch here, which is really good. Really punishing them and just making it so that they can't hit us from the rear.
Quarrelers!
Okay, we're gonna need to move these quarrelers up here. Leave the guns there. They can just keep firing.
Vengeance!
Okay.
For Guild and Clan! Ungrim Ironfist!
You done? Have you killed this boss yet or what? Looks like he's dead. Yeah.
Slay the Oathbreakers! Scuff! Shah! We'll guard it!
Okay.
Quarrelers! Pick your targets well!
Okay, boys.
Start shooting!
Excellent.
Alea's blessing on us!
Cool.
Aye.
Excellent. It's only sporadic, unfortunately, but that's okay. All right.
To the Karazankur! The clans unite!
Come on. Excellent.
It is an order! On my oath, they die! Kazook!
Okay. Running. Okay.
Axes out!
Alright, so this shouldn't be too difficult to mulch. The biggest unit they've got is trolls, and guess what we have? Spider eyes aren't going to do much to us. Again.
Kazook! For the ancestors!
Okay, you're almost empty. You still got plenty of firepower.
Rage far, rage fast! Slayer King!
Slayers
Cannot be!
go on Burko.
Kill them! It is an order! Bring them! The Iron Fist speaks!
Damn, that was a little bit early. And we're not going to have to fight it anyway, so that's cool. All right, so I think, look, using the mangonels, are they mangonels? I think they're called mangonels. I think that was it, or is there something else? I can't remember. But anyway, the platforms, using the platforms, certainly helped us a lot. To just, I mean, because where we were going to take damage was from those towers going in. It just saved us a lot of men going in. So, I mean, that wasn't too bad. We minced them pretty good. So, pretty decent so far. And yeah, not a bad first battle. So unfortunately that wasn't one of the campaign maps that we were hoping like we got in the last one. That's okay. So yep, definitely going to be occupying that one. And straight off the bat, I don't need that because what I will need is this, because I need to be able to leave it as quickly as humanly possible. And I'll put a growth one in there to try and get it up there. Yeah, possibly that. Yeah, because I'll need to grow it, otherwise we'll be having issues with it. Okay, so we're getting pretty good replan there, so that's not too bad. Okay, you can go up one, which is brilliant. So that gives us another mainline. Oops. No, that's alright. Cool. So on the next turn, we should now have access to a trade agreement with Zufbar. And Karagangor, or Gankor, I should say. We should also have access to them as well, which would be cool. Now, They're not as big unless we just can't see them. They haven't really expanded that well, have they? But, okay. What's this? Oh, look at Vlad go, man. He's taken some territory, hasn't he? Okay. We're at war with him too. Might need to, yeah, after this one, I think what we're going to do is go and put some pressure on these vampire counts. I don't want them spreading out because they're going to be a total pain in the bum. I'd rather weaken them and allow, either take the space myself or allow the Empire to get it. Income from gold mines plus 10%. Yeah, we're going to take the gold mine because we want it. Because we have them. We have 2 of them soon, or we'll have very soon. And that's our gold pit. What else have we got here? Income 1500. Oh, oof. Definitely going to be getting that sometime soon. So this one's going, which we will need straight away. And yeah, okay, so definitely gonna, I mean, we could put a growth one in here to help it grow a little bit. That would be pretty cool. But we are just finishing the growth one. We're 2 turns off that anyway. And I think we would rather the cash right now. So the only problem is that we didn't take this. That's a pain. So I'm going to have to try and confederate with Zufbar fairly quickly. But since we're going after the vampires, that's not a major issue for our campaign north in the end. So this guy's working really well for us. He is certainly helping us. So what do we want here? Charge bonus, good for slayers. Melee defense, yeah, that could be pretty good for them. Weapon strength 14, attack. So I think melee defense might be the one to go for, because if we have a look at the slayers themselves, what are their melee defense is 37, 44 speed, so the armor's crap. Melee defense is okay. I mean, it's not amazing. Their charge is 26, so that could go up a little bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, so charge would be good too, but I think charge bonus, I think this one's probably the one we're going to run with for now. Cool. Was that a usable, like is an actual actionable one, or is that just a passive? Melee defense plus 7. Melee defense plus 7. Okay, maybe it's a, I think it's an active. I can't remember. It's been a while. Okay, cool. Now we're quickly running on to, yep, here we go. Where are we at with you? Trade agreement. Definitely. And pay me. Definitely. Excellent. Pay me more. Pay me more. Okay, cool. I'll accept that. Beautiful. Now, yeah, okay. We got Thorgrim, the grudge bearer. Yeah, we're gonna definitely do that. We're gonna definitely do that, and we're gonna definitely do that. And you'll pay me. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. There we go. He's probably rich. Yeah, he's probably rich. The dwarves usually are rich. Rich little buggers. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, now that was nice, wasn't it? Beautiful. All right, so
Ready.
Karak Kadrin.
My throng.
I'll leave you to it for now, mate. Yeah, these guys are gonna be wanting agreements pretty soon. Yes, they're pretty good. Who else have we got there? Yeah, border princes. We're not gonna be doing anything with Vlad. Excellent. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. Not too bad. Not too bad. How has this affected our money income? We're up to 2,000 and we still haven't built our mine down here. So that's going to bring us up a little bit more, which is going to be great. We really want that. That's a real pain in the bum because then you put your growing stuff in there for it and it gives you a full province. So that's really painful. Wow. Okay, he's getting his bum kicked by, yeah, we need to get down there because Vlad is absolutely hammering him. Manfred's not doing shit, but Vlad is kicking some major ass. We got to weaken him, otherwise it's going to be a pain in the bum to deal with later on. But right now we can't do much because we're going to have to wait until these things are built to give us a little bit of public order. So we'll turn it there, and yeah, and see how we go. It's a little bit slower on this one, guys. Not as many battles as the second one, our second episode, but I think we should possibly get another battle in before we finish this one, so that shouldn't be too bad. So the only question is, I mean, what do we do here? Do we just smash Vlad or Manfred, and then we're in fight with both of them, or do we leave him alone and go after Vlad? So I'm thinking what we could do is we could come down there and like take those other parts of Zufbar and then try and so if we go over here and these parts he's taken, we take these, we just smash him out of there. Give ourselves sort of a bridgehead here to move into his territory here a little bit. That could be good. So, right. Slayer pilgrimage, recruitment costs plus 100% for Slayer units. Oh, the hold Slayers are summoned to Karak Kadrin to worship at the foot of Grimnar's statue, and then onto great pilgrimage to seek out their death. To try and stop it risk forcing them to break their oath. No dwarf would ever consider that. Okay, so we won't be it's come at an unfortunate time, but okay. So we're up 16 now. That's pretty good. I'm hoping that if I walk out of here, it's not going to give me the shits. I wonder if he is of a mind.
What can the Dawi do for you?
No, not yet. What? How much do you love me? How much do you love me? Let's have a look. He loves me a lot, so we're just not strong enough yet, I would say. We need to be a little bit stronger. So Vlad's got he's got something pretty substantial here. But that's where we're going to go and fight, I think. And we'll try and call our ally into it as well. I am thinking. So we're going to need to replan here a little bit. I'm thinking we might get another one of those. And one more of those, because we do have the cash for it, and another one of those. Okay, this is up to 19, so just so we got a full stack, and we'll run the turn. And yeah, so the plan here is on the next turn we'll spat down here. And we'll move down to here, we'll try and smash Vlad, and we'll take, what's this, Zufbar? There's one here, I think it's Oakenhammer or Oak Ridge or something. We'll take that one, and there's one on the corner here we're going to take as well. Hopefully at that stage he will then confederate by then. Then we'll own this whole back end. So we'll own right down here, and then we can start moving in on the vampires and applying pressure. At the same time, because we've got great diplomatic status, we'll start confederating, or not confederating, but start alliancing up with the humans and send them after Vlad as well. So for us pushing forward and the humans pushing on this side, we should be able to squish them, apply some real pressure. That's the plan. Let's see. Clan Mulder. Cheeky little buggers. They're usually wiped out by now, but okay. They're coming out to play. I cannot wait until they give a Skaven update. That should have already been here. I don't know why we haven't already got. I mean, how do you not already have the major holds like that one? You know, like how? Thankful. I mean, come on. Just it needs to happen. Needs to happen. There's so much you could do with the Skaven. You could make them so much cooler than they have made them. And they are a good faction, but. Like on the campaign map, the Undercity, there just could be so many cool things with it, but that just hasn't been realized yet, unfortunately. Income from trade, that would be a good one. So, yep. Yeah, there really is so much that still is yet to be done. And we have a point to spend, and we finally get it. Iron Will, excellent. That is going to be a godsend. And we're going to move into Lightning Strike next. And then from there, possibly into here, although I do really want to start pumping my Slayers up. So I might go into Slayers to give them that extra, because that's an extra 10% for Slayers, which is going to make them really, really nasty in combat. It's just going to really start buffing them. Okay, we got one more turn here. We got a grudge too. Got a grudge. We've got to do. We're gonna have a look at that on the next turn, I think. Okay, so from this turn, once this is done, we're gonna go underway, and we'll hopefully zip over to here, and then we'll zip down to here, and then we'll move down. And if he's not there, great. We're just gonna take the settlement. If he is, he's gonna be there, but we're going to ask our alliance partner to hit him as well with us. Hopefully we can corner him into getting the two dwarf armies attacking at the same time. That would crush him. But it's hard, like it's hard when you use the alliance. It's really good, like one of the great things about dwarves is if you can sort of keep the empire from falling in on itself, right? And you can sort of contain the vampires from just gobbling up the empire. If you can just keep a little bit of pressure on them so they never get enough, and you keep the empire as strong as you sort of can, when chaos does come, they make good allies, and vice versa. If you're playing empire and you get all the dwarves on your side, once chaos does come, you've got all these military alliances, and they do actually come up and fight. They'll come from half the other side of the map, so it can be quite beneficial. Bingo, there's our what else have we got? Yeah, definitely want that. We'll move on that soon. We're okay here, so that's, it's all good. Is that going up though? I think it's still +1, so it shouldn't be. Now, we're gonna move out. We're gonna go under. Where are you? Can you get any? Oh. Yeah, you can get a tiny little speck there. I can get there. Excellent. So let's just quickly click the Bugman's Grudge. Ah, that's the Bugman's Grudge. Right, yeah. I getcha. Cool. Let's have a quick look at this turn. What do we got here? Where are you at with me? You're alright. Where are you at?
Honor to your ancestors.
Yeah, still waiting. Okay. We need to build strength. The dwarves are kind of like that. You need to be strong enough. You kind of have to be stronger than them. These guys just keep getting better and better and better, so that's good. Actually, what we should do, just this one, because it'll take us only a couple of turns, and we want to start getting... Hey, these guys are still up. Still up and running. Excellent.
Come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
Definitely going to do that. You going to pay me? Of course you are. Excellent.
All right.
Excellent. What about you?
Greetings, Kinnaman of the Hold. What can I do?
What else can you give me?
Nope.
Yeah, always the pain in the ass then, guys. Always. Hang on, 1 second. We weren't going there for the dwarves. We're actually going there for the Empire.
Welcome, ancient allies.
Okay.
In these troubled times, dwarves are a fine sight to behold.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So what I'm doing here is I'm just setting them up, because in the next couple of turns we're going to want to be trying to move towards... going to be really want to try and move towards as many military alliances as we can, because then, as I said, we'll try and squish the vampires in.
By Sigma's will,
I'll call them.
Come in peace.
I'll get them as high as I can, and then I'll call them all into the battle. Just to... Oh, hello.
I will not obey.
Okay, doesn't matter. We were getting there pretty well anyway. Cool. Let's, what can we do? Go 8. I think, did we go 8 or 12? Are we in... Okay, that was high.
Very well.
Excellent. So, yeah, making our money here.
The dwarves have come. I hope they have brought a few barrels of Bugmans with them.
Yeah, okay, we're doing well. You go higher, I wonder.
So be it.
Cool.
Yes. It is good to see our allies of the mountains.
Oh, I love Carl Franz. He's just such a cool character. They did a really good job when they designed his character, I reckon.
Indeed.
Beautiful. Now we want to get them to military alliance. If we can get them, then that opens up hopefully a dwarven campaign in the spine. I think is that the spine? Can't remember what that is. Okay, so he's still down there. I don't know what he's got, but we'll see how we go. Cool, and he's got a full stack in here, which should be able to deal with that.
Such insolence.
Once we get down there, we're going to move down. Okay, so moving on to our next one. Yep. Okay. Fighting in amongst themselves. Winter Tooth, eh? Fine. They still have to get through Kislev. Problem with Kislev is it doesn't matter how strong you allow Kislev to be. Like if you just leave them alone and they get really strong, even then they still get their bums handed to them every time. I suppose that, I mean it is the end times, but still. It's kind of like, geez, man. Okay, so how are we going up here? We're doing all right. Okay, so we've got we can get our gold mine going. So we're going to do that. We need to get that going some more. We get another one now. So we've got that. I feel like we should go this just to protect our gold mine. At the same time, getting this going would be quite good, wouldn't it? I do want to get this happening for our... yeah, so we do really want that as well, but I think we need to protect it because we're starting to get now towards chaos time. And we could find something come down and raid us. So let's have a look at what's the defenses at this point. 1 Thane, 3 Longbeards, 1 Miners, 2 Quarrelers, 2 Thunders. It's not quite enough, really, is it? That adds a Grudge Thrower, 3 Dwarf Warriors, 3 Dwarf Warriors with weapons, Quarrel with weapons. Yeah, I think... I mean, it's not going to make us any money, but it is going to protect what we've got, which would be pretty damn good at the moment. I mean, conversely, we could put this up, which would be good. Income from buildings, yeah. No, I feel like we need to protect them. So let's, because we're not up there at the moment, and we're going to be fighting down here, so it's going to leave it open. We're going to be around here, so that's not a problem, but we can always get back to Karak Kadrin if it needs a bit of defense. So, yep, we'll defend it a little bit. Still got plenty of cash, so we're going to keep moving towards here. Right, this is our dude's first one, so, I mean, he's just going to be sitting there, so we're going to leave him, start him down that path, and moving right along. Okay. There's a I was watching, who was I watching today? I was watching Chapter Master Valric. I really quite enjoy some of his stuff. He does some really good stuff. He does a lot of unboxing of the Warhammer miniatures and things like that, which is cool. I'm a terrible painter, but I love watching like good painters and what they can do, and I really enjoy the game itself. So I do like watching his stuff. He also does some good stuff on Warhammer games. It's a bit like me. I pretty much love any Warhammer strategy game or just Warhammer game in general, whether it be 40k or the fantasy setting. It doesn't really matter. I like them both. They're just great fleshed out worlds. I mean, saying that, I really like any kind of fantasy. So I grew up on the Lord of the Rings stuff. But anyway, I digress a little bit. He is a massive 40k fanboy. Well, I think he's just a Warhammer fanboy in general, to be fair. we're going to move. Where's that? Where's the border there? The border is there. So we're going to move right here. And then we're going to talk to our ally here. And we're going to say, mate, you...
Anad?
Oh, you're fighting bloody everyone, aren't you? Alright, so you need to attack... I need you to attack this guy. These guys are defensive alliance, so they can't really do much.
Ready?
How are you going, mate?
Welcome,
Where are you
friends
at?
of the Dowie. Hey!
Cool. Good defensive alliance there going.
What? My throng stands ready. Do not disappoint me.
It's always a pain in
Go
the
on
ass.
then.
Every step with you, Karak Kadrin. He always gets hammered because he doesn't do anything. He's just grumpy.
I must fulfill my Slayer
We
oath.
already know what that one is. So we're going to move in. Next turn. What's his...
Unfit to govern me.
Level 2. Okay, it's not going to be an easy one, but we need to get in there before he starts really finding his feet and firming himself up. So let's hope he moves around there and softens him up a little bit for us. We're going to move down to the next shot. So yeah, so I was watching him and he was talking about a game called Space Marine. Now I'm sure you might be watching this because you like tactical, you might be watching this because you like the lore, you might be of the Warhammer world, you might be watching this because you enjoy watching me play. That'd be cool too. But if you are a lore fan, or if you haven't played, if you do like 40k, or you just like the Warhammer stuff in general, and you haven't played this, and I think you'd have to be under a rock not to have played this game, but if you haven't, Space Marine, the game, it's kind of like it's a third person
You no doubt
shooter.
have a request. I'll hear it now.
Hang on a sec. No, one vampire at a time, man. Seriously, like one at a time. Anyway, so what he's doing is, it's an old game. It's a really old game. THQ made it, who made a lot of the Warhammer stuff, and then they unfortunately went out of business. So they made this really cool third-person shooter based on an ultramarine captain called Titus. And so really great storyline. It's one of the best Warhammer games ever made, because a lot of them are pretty rubbish. This is probably the best one I've ever seen, but of a 40k setting, that's probably the best one. Anyway, it really should have had a sequel, but never got the chance because the company closed down. And so what he's saying is he's trying to make a resurgence. He's trying to almost start a movement to get it going, to try and get a second one made. And I'm totally on board with that because it was an amazing game. And I mean, what they could do with the story. At the end, he gets accused of like being tainted by chaos by one of his own ultramarines, who just can't believe that he couldn't possibly, have gone through everything he's gone through and not be tainted by the chaos, right? So,
Be gone.
what have you got? Skellies. I'll rip them apart. I'll rip them apart. They'll be gone. Kill them. Yep, I think this is going to be a fairly decent battle for us.
To battle.
Okay. Ooh, it's even. Okay, so what has he got? Let's have a look. Chaff. Useless. They'll get smashed by the Slayers. That's the hardest unit on to play. So we're going to really want to get our Troll Slayers here. Armor piercing, anti-large, faster dwarf, death blow. We really want these guys on these guys, and they should tear them up. The rest is chaff, so we should get through that pretty easily. Hoping Ungrim. He's better versus large than he is. He's gonna like mess this stuff up if it comes anywhere near him. But Vlad is, and he's got his first purple. Wow, okay, he's got the blood drinker. So he is not easy to take out, to be fair. But hopefully we should get there. So let's we'll give it a save, and then let's go into the battle. So now they've got a lot of fast moving, so they're going to really want to be. They're going to be trying to get around the back of us, especially with those dogs, I'd say. The fact is that they can get around the back of us because it's not really going to matter. We're pretty much all Slayers, so whatever they attack, they're going to get ripped apart on. That's the beauty of this build at this point. So we'll see. He's got a lot of skellies with with spears, which is going to do jack all to me, to be fair. Now, if we can pin one of them too, that's going to be a slaughter. Oh, we got a special map, guys. This is a bonus. Well done. Now, this episode might be a little bit longer than our last because of because we've gone over. I do apologize, guys, because it has been just sort of me skipping through turns and trying to build up and secure myself a little bit and move down and build the army. But hopefully this battle will make up for it and it'll be a good one. We should wreck Vlad's biggest and best army at this point. And from here we can just go then take the other two and see if we can confederate Zufbar. From there, once we have Zufbar, we'll be looking to move down in to Manfred's area. Oh wow, look at this map. Cool. This is cool. Right, okay. This is the hold all the way out the back here. Right, okay, so this whole area here is a deployment. He doesn't have walls, so he's got to fight me. And it looks like he's going to... Okay. Alright, so it's just like ramps. Which is very good for us because we're just going to come up the top here. And where is there a point that we can take, or... I mean, that really, if we're all coming up here and he has to come in, he doesn't have any archers, so he's got to fight us one by one, and we have the superiority of troops. That means it's gonna, that's excellent. All right. Yeah. I like it. All right, so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna move everyone down here because I'm gonna want to move up into there and into there. I want to deny him his use of the cavalry as much as humanly possible. And so what I'm going to probably do is we're going to put our fast moving units here just in case he decides to move them somewhere else. Pop you guys up there. Yep. Actually, you know what? We're just going to...
For the ancestor gods.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Bel? Just move them up there. Okay, cool. And you guys are gonna come back at the bus here. And we're gonna move up into here. If he's down here, that's cool. We'll come swing around here. But I don't actually want to give him the option to really have the field. I want him to be closed in. In that battle, I win. I don't want him to get the ability to be able to get around behind me and use his knights. So let's move up. Where's all these? Ah, see, he's all up here. That's cool. That's cool. We're gonna move here. Oh, the map's going a bit slow. Oh, it's chugging up a little bit. Hopefully it's okay. So, why is it chugging up, I wonder? Cool, alright, so... move them there, that hopefully will listen to him. We demand blood. Okay, move them there. Cool, alright. Okay, so he's moving around here. He's going to want to try and block me off here somewhere, I assume. What are you going to do? Okay.
Kill anything without a beard! Plunderers!
See if you can shoot these guys. Okay. Running his Vargals straight into the Slayers. Don't know if that was a great idea, man. Alright, and now the Knights. That's exactly what we wanted.
Slayers! Kill orcs! For the High King! Kazook!
Moving forward. Again, those poor ghouls aren't going to get much of a shot at this.
Slayers!
Cool, alright. Get wrecked, bro. Okay. And move our artillery in the back.
Dwarf warriors! Move to attack! Shall we attack? Do!
Blood Knights.
Kadrin will march!
Now, where are those Blood Knights?
For Geldon clan, obey me! Kill Urks! Alea's blessing on us! Slayers!
Okay.
Grimnir demands death! On my oath, they die!
Alright. Well, I mean, it's a cool map. It's just a little buggy by the looks of it, but that's alright. It's still a cool map. Oh my god, you're getting wrecked, dude. Don't ever fight a bunch of Slayers, man. Not with cavalry.
Yes!
Oh, hang on.
Attack! Yes! Quarrelers! Nothing can stop us! Oh, those dwarf on legs! Kill them!
Spearmen, spearmen.
Attack the Urks! The axe of Dargo thirsts! Get away from these lands! They're all dwarfish! No people belongs to them!
Okay.
They take our homes, our lands!
Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, Black Knights. Black Knights are getting knackered. What else do we got here? Probably the ghouls.
Yes! The Iron Fist speaks! Quarrelers! Charge!
Can you get over here, I wonder?
Hump those dwarven legs!
Actually, no. Can you get over here? Yeah, that's better.
Move now!
Got to charge into the side, but the Slayers will be responding to that momentarily, I would think.
Dwarf
Need to move these
warriors!
guys up.
Let the vengeance begin! We demand blood!
Is it just not getting in there?
To the forge! Vengeance!
Now, where's Vlad? There he is.
Race far, race
No, he's not. That's me. Where's Vlad?
By the ancestors!
Where are you, you scaredy cat? There he is. He's finally getting here. Most of his army will be dead by the time he does.
Wanderers!
Come on, mate. Get over there.
Charge! Wow, through! Shield bearers, ho! Rage fire! Rage fast! Go! Strike out! Move it up! Nothing can stop
Get off, skirmish.
us! Move!
You get here?
On the way!
All right. Now guess what's gonna happen?
Good lads, bring the earth down!
Hey boys, get in there. There we go.
Not this time, ex-con! Make no mistake, like these earths did, runes of spell-breaking. It is an order! It shall be filled with the Zanganas! It is an order! Challenge for the Damas Krog! Curse them! Break it! Not this time, scum! Slayers! Ready to strike! The runes glow! For the ancestors! Obey me! I'm on here, stay dead! Drain them, Ironfist! Make way! The Book of Recruitment shall be filled with the Zanganas! Let's take a hold on lands! Rip out their fangs! By the Layer's will!
Okay.
Kill Urks!
Well, we're not killing Urks, buddy.
The runes are cast! 20 Zanganas! Grimnir demands death! Put that axe in their faces! Dwarf honor is at stake! Break it! This will be a
All right, buddy. Where is?
lad! Ready to strike!
Here we go. Come on, man. Slap him. Where are you, Vlad? That axe of Dargo.
Smash their bones!
Come on, man. Oh, it's gritty and bloody down there, isn't it?
Slay all necromancers and vampires! Where is Queen Hooker? It is in the broken jaw! I do
Get him, mate.
approaches!
Where's our... Let's gang him. Let's goon him. Two of them beating on him now.
Slayers!
Oh, we got the vampire bitch in here as well. She is going to get mashed pretty soon.
Get in there! Fight like clans unite.
You take her. Dude, you get on the Vlad already.
Breakers.
Jesus, we haven't even touched Vlad. There's practically nothing left of his army, though.
To the Karak
Yeah. Except you, man. You need to get on here.
Move to attack. Kill them. Karak Kadrin will march.
Okay. Whoop. All right, it's just Vlad.
Slayer King. Axes out.
All right, well that's it. Wow. Okay, that was a bloody grind. We didn't lose anybody, which was good. Everything to a man, as always, with the vampires. So what that was one hell of a grind. Look, I think going up the right was definitely the right tactic. It didn't allow him to use. He had to hit me on the front. He had to face my slayers. It didn't give him any choice. He couldn't use his cavalry to its effect. It's still, even if we'd gone and fought on the flat ground, it probably still would have been hard for him because most of the army was slayers anyway. But yeah, I think we did well. I mean, where we had to grind a little bit was just through the trash, realistically, and then through Vlad himself. Check out that vampire chick. She did quite a bit of damage, 136 kills. But we've just taken both now, so we're gonna occupy. Taking back Oakenhammer. That's now ours. Cool. And yeah, now we have trade income coming, Ancestral Tombs. Okay, cool. But with him, we now have 30% recovery. So this should, yes, that's a little bit better. Look at that. Once we get a bit more too, it'll be better again. So, okay, that's good. Now, we're going to need to monopolize on this fairly quickly. We're going to growth and replenishment. Yes, we're definitely going to do that. We're not at war with him just yet, so that's cool. So next target for the next episode will be definitely down to Karak Kadrin. So we'll zip up the back here, take Karak Kadrin. We've just taken out his main force, which is cool. So we'll take Karak Kadrin. We'll probably run down, smash. Oh, Empire Rebels, cool. We'll probably smash Swarshofen and Grenstadt. Maybe even Averheim, will depend. I'm really going to push him out. I'm not as... I mean, I'll probably just waste him. I'll take this and I'll probably just destroy these and let Empire grow again. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I might even take this whole little territory for the dwarves themselves as well. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so look, I've hoped you enjoyed this episode. This one was a bit more turny based, and I do apologize. The next one's going to be a lot more battle, because it'll be battle. It'll be more like episode 2. But yeah, look, we've done really well. I think the army's definitely sorting itself out. We've made some good strides, and we're well into our campaign plan. As always, guys, if you've liked this, I say it every time, please do like the video. I know you're watching them because I'm getting the views. I mean, for my little channel, it's cool. But just click the like, guys, if you're enjoying it, because it really does help us out to try and get more people to subscribe and to follow. And yeah, if you do like it, then subscribe. Think about subscribing and click the little button for all the latest updates. If you're on YouTube, that's if you're on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, then please do like and follow the page and share out to your mates and get the word out a little bit. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Dogshadow Gaming and Dogshadow Gaming 1. And if you're feeling charitable and you want to help us out, you can hop over to our Patreon page. And yeah, only if you like what you see and you think it's worth a $1 a month, then by all means. But anyway, I will let you go. Hope you've had a great time, and I'll see you on the next episode of Dog Shadow Gaming. See you guys. Bye.